Gutfoxx here. So it's a good day for MLB The Show. We were gonna do an all-star video last night, but my internet didn't work, and we'll talk about that today. So I just want to talk through this. David Ortiz is 99 overall, is free, and we'll show you a stat in a second. We also got a new headliner today. His low card, not the greatest. Okay, you know, 75 overall. We got moments. We got the missions with the Red Sox and that low-end David Ortiz, and then exchanges if you want to add 4 rewards to your path right there. What is the actual thing overall? 2, 3, I can add 6, 11, 14. It was just weird numbers. 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34... 35, 38. How many does it take to get them? 34. Okay, so you don't have to do the exchanges. That's basically what I was looking at. You don't have to do exchanges if you get all those PSP with the different items. But this card right here, Bazinga. Am I going to get sued for that one? Bring it on! I don't care, Fox. Bring it on. One Fox, two's another Fox. It makes sense. All right, so, yeah, he's pretty good against righties. The issue with David Ortiz, and is this an issue? There's so many good lefties in this game, it's insane, right? Like, is he making it at first base over Babe Ruth? It's a pretty close competition, I think. 36 speed, like, fielding isn't great, but like first base fielding has never really mattered in this game. As long as they're like, you know, got a first or secondary position at first base, they'll catch the ball. They're like brick walls over there too. 6'4". Yeah, I like it. He's not gonna play like if you got George Brett, but like if you don't have a George Brett squad, that card is so good. Like, otherwise, Soto. I mean, Soto's expensive to be fair. What's Soto price right now? Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Right here, he's at 200K, so it's way better than Soto. Ruth was kind of expensive too. I guess I don't know. Ortiz is so much better than Ortiz is so much better than Ruth against righties. Is it worth the trade-off contact against lefties? That's not for you guys to decide. But it's free, and I guess you're locked in. Jordan Alvarez is still here. Wait, that's the wrong Jordan. There's a lot of good lefties. Devers, too. I would say, I mean, they're both kind of free, but I think the Ortiz is better than Devers. I don't know. There's a ton of good lefties. You just don't want to face Randy Johnson with them. Otherwise, they're not bad. Let's go ahead and take a look at the shop for a new lefty first baseman. You're not going to play this guy in the outfield. He's a first base only. Worse than Ortiz, right? The paid card is worse than the free card today. So shout out to SDS for this. Unfortunately, the Pirates once again end up on the bad side of that exchange. But I will take a Stargell card without a doubt. This is awesome. Signature Series, 20K already, super cheap. Yeah, like I said, not very valuable. So we'll open some packs for him, of course, for the love of the game. We'll talk about all-star content, then we'll talk about some other things here in a second. Giancarlo Stanton, a lot of people are pissed at him and his low speed. How are you going to use that in the outfield? That's fine. Incredible hitter. You're right. I don't know how you're going to use that in the outfield. 82 reactions is fine, but it isn't anything incredible. He does have dead red and breaking ball hitters, so he's got unfazed also, which is kind of cool. As I do a lot of hitting with 2 strikes. 0-2 specifically. Ball zone swing. Ball zone swing. Watch the third pitch because they always throw a ball there. 4th pitch. That's where I do my damage. Anyways, Giancarlo, yeah. I don't know. If you can stand his large strike zone, that's okay. Manoah, sinker, slider, circle change. No outlier right there on the sinker. I think he's a fine looking card. They're all kind of like fine looking. This card's got an outlier on the 4-seamer, which is cool. Slider, curve, circle. But, you know, outlier by the day is becoming less rare. It's kind of crazy how many cards now have outlier on them versus like, you know, what was it, like a month or 2 ago? Like, I guess we only had Randy Johnson really with it. So it's not anything as special. I think he's still going to be very great in the bullpen. And since he's only 25K, you're probably going to see him a little bit with the outlier. Buxton, a lot of people hate his contact, which I think is fair. His contact's terrible. Higher difficulties may be unusable, but he's a credible fielder, and he's got great power. All-star difficulty, God. Breaking ball and dead red hitter. Yeah, this is like a moonshot miracle. This card in the moonshot is going to destroy people, and that's you know, that's really it. It depends on, like, what is it, like 95% of the people in this game play at all-star difficulty and below. But the 5% are the loudest because they're the ones like on social. So a lot of people hate it because they're playing ranked at high difficulties, and that's fair. I think it's a terrible card at high difficulties. Cutter Slider, Outlier 1 on the cutter, so you should be throwing that a decent amount. I don't know, like, whenever I faced Class A in this game, his other cards, I've always felt good. I've always really enjoyed hitting his other cards. This one might be a little harder to hit with 116 hits per 9, but hitters are getting better. I don't know. That's a two-pitch pitches in this game aren't nearly as effective. I don't know what they can do to change that. And this Clayton Kershaw card is unfortunate too. He just doesn't have the velocity or stuff that you really need for a Kershaw card. No sinker basically dooms him too. And then back to Giancarlo. So that's that. Obviously, content was really cool these last few days. You could talk crap about the All-Star game cards. That's fine, but we got all of those All-Star cards, right? Like all these 97s that we get, basically 18 of them for free. Home Run Derby cards were incredible. Soto and Rodriguez are insane. Rodriguez has been actually really good for me in center field, by the way. I've been playing the moonshot with him, and he's chased down a few hits. But, like, yeah. Brown's fielding, but he's got 98 speed. I don't even have him paralleled yet. How close am I? Not even that close. I guess I haven't played as many as I thought with him. I guess I haven't hit that well with him either, but Soto's been hitting decent. So, what do I want to talk about? I wanted to talk about the other program coming today. As we see on the screen. Get ready. What the heck? Where's the schedule? There it is. We have a new All-Star program. I think I'll do a video on it. I see why not. I got a lot of packs to open and stuff. So we'll split our packs between this video and the next one. We're going to All-Star program with moments and mission, unlock player items and packs. I do expect, and maybe I might be wrong. Maybe I might be horse's ass in a little bit. I do expect us to get like one each of these for free in that program. So maybe if you can, hold off for now. I do expect prices, though, after that to raise, because I don't see any other opportunity. Like, we're going to get some stagflation is what we call it. No, staleflation. Sorry, that's the word. Staleflation for the next, especially we've got a stub sale, too, until July 30th. So 10 more days for a stub sale. But we'll get some staleflation until the ranked seasons changeovers. We're getting no content, right? So no content there until the 26th, which means prices are going to go up, because we're always generating stubs and everything every single day that the community plays this game. So definitely expect prices to rise over the next 6 days as a part of that staleflation. Let's open some packs here quick. We do have a bunch. We did the Conquest. We got some flashback and legend choices from these packs. So let's go ahead and open them. And I want to make sure to take my Pirates for the theme team. But we'll go ahead and go Stanek, Melanson. Yeah, Melanson here, obviously, for the theme team. Arenado, this card's really nice. I like this card. Romo's kind of cool. Who do we need? Upton, Yates. And I guess, I don't know. It doesn't really matter. No. We'll end up getting them all, but I just wanted to make sure to get Melanson. I think there maybe is an AL. I think there's a guy in the AL that was on the Pirates theme team. O'Day, Snell, Uke. I guess this don't really matter. Go ahead and take Greek God of Walks. Solar. Ooh, remember this card from last year to count early in the year? That was so good. Moncada's not there. Ooh, a catcher. Don't mind that. Is it? Oh yeah, Vogelbach. Vogelbach was what I was thinking. I just couldn't think of the name. So we got Vogelbach, another. He actually, I don't think he'll make the theme team now that we got another first baseman out today. Let's go ahead and open some packs, see if we can't pull anything nice for the next few minutes. So yeah, overall, what do you guys think of like this All-Star break content? Like the last few days, like there's been highs and lows. I know a lot. Like it's tough when like the worst thing comes last, right? The All-Star cards were like the last thing that we remember outside of today's free Ortiz program for his Hall of Fame induction, which I think is kind of cool. We won't talk about the big issue along steroids with him and like other players and why aren't they in the Hall and stuff like that versus him. But his was unproven according to people. But like Barry Bonds was unproven. I don't know. It's a whole can of worms we're not going to get into in this video. But like, yeah, overall, like I thought the content like the last few days, like it's you know, the gameplay is rough. I don't think anybody's going to kind of, well, maybe some people will. There's a lot of SDS super fans out there, but the gameplay is a little rough, and I think people it's starting to get a little on a lot of people's nerves playing this game and not getting rewarded, and people falling balls off in the dirt with terrible timing and stuff like that. And so like it is what it is. But I think the content team is doing a pretty decent job here. Now, we've talked about for a while the lack of, like, they're not inflating it as much as they had last year, okay? With not only, like, we didn't see as many outliers early on as we saw. There's no, you know, DeGrom TA3 here that we'll see off the rest of the summer. That was like, was that like a fast one? Okay, it felt like these cards were getting faster. I don't know. Does it get? Can you like speed up the animation on this? So like card inflation's gone down, but now that we like, dude, once we saw that, you know, home run derby cards are crazy. George Brett's obviously crazy. A lot of these cards, and we'll talk about the collection maybe in another video here shortly. But we are getting kind of closer to endgame here. They've kind of sped it up a little bit, but these are like big headlining programs. Now that we got like cards that are so good with all these quirks. A lot of them still have flaws, right? There's not a single flawless card in this game except for maybe George Brett and Randy Johnson. I think those are the only maybe flawless cards at the moment. And like George Brett's not a switch hitter, and then Chipper Jones will be a switch hitter, but Chipper Jones is going to come out and you're going to have to sacrifice your firstborn. Now, I don't think there's ever been a Chipper Jones card that hasn't been super hard to get. Come on, big one. Oh! Wait, no face of the franchise, please. Angels? Dodgers? Who do my Dodgers love? Mookie! Is he high or not? What's his price? I forgot Mookie's price. Nah, darn it. Can't get excited about high pulls no more. That is one problem with packs, of course, is that everything except for a few live series pulls, even high-end pulls like over 90s, are still a minefield. So, what was I saying? Yeah, so like, I actually don't mind that. I like having strength and weaknesses in cards, especially this quote-unquote late into the MLB cycle. As MLB's really kind of like hit their stride in the summer as far as content here. So maybe I'll open a couple more bigger packs. But like, what do you guys think? Should we have more quote-unquote like endgame stuff? Like, like, here's the thing is like, okay, I do want big names early on that are incredible, right? Like, we haven't had a Ken Griffey early in a while. And that's been unfortunate because he's like, you know, one of the most popular ball players of all time. We had like guys like Mantle early on, and it's so cool to have the legends of the game dominant early. So hopefully next year we can maybe get a Ken Griffey Jr. card early on in the cycle that's like dominant for that time. And because like always releasing Ken Griffey Jr. late, like during like even doing like Griffey programs, it's cool. But man, I don't know. I just want to see Griffey wreck some fools and like early game fools, like live series pitchers and stuff going against like, you know, 125 power Griffey, that kind of stuff. So, anyways, let's open this event card. I do need. Oh wait. Oh no, this is an old one. This wasn't the new event card. I think I should save this for. I guess we'll get Buhner. I forgot. I should have saved that for whenever the next thing is coming out. I thought that was the one I just earned, but I guess I haven't gotten to that rewind pack. I think I only need one more win for that in the event. I think I've only played 9 games or something. Anyways, I'll stop rambling. We got a program here in a bit. I don't know when it's releasing. They said later this afternoon, so it is kind of strange that we're dropping content at 2 different times. We got that Ortiz and let me take a look at. They tweeted, but that was a little bit ago. So yeah, we'll see later this afternoon. Maybe I'll do a video on that one too. The All-Star program, new other program with moments and missions, unlock player items and packs. That could kill the market. It might not be a bad time to invest if it does have packs in it and people unlock those packs and cards crash in price. Not a bad time. I'm running lowish on stubs once I buy the All-Star everything, and it looks like. What are these cards? CJ Chrome. What's the minimum buy order for 97? Create buy order. 6,000. 10,000. So the min's 10,000. So I expect a lot of these 97s to get done to 10K. Or ish. 11K maybe for a lot of them. At least the earlier ones here soon. But that's it for the video. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Please subscribe. Really helps with the channel. Thanks for watching. Call to action. See you soon.